everybody, I'm Brittany Hughes. You're watching MRC TV, and this is your reality check. So thousands of protesters swarmed airports over the weekend after a few hundred immigrants from Middle Eastern countries got held up at customs following an executive order from President Donald Trump. But before you grab your homemade sign, rush to the nearest airport, and get pepper sprayed in the face, let's review some of the facts. This is not a hashtag Muslim ban. It's a brief pause on refugees from 7 countries that were designated by the Obama administration as being dangerous to the United States. There are more than 40 other Muslim-majority countries that did not make this list. By the way, this is not the first time this has happened. President Obama placed a 6-month ban on Iraqi refugees back in 2011. And no one said a word. Where was Chuck Schumer's moral outrage then? Also, nothing in this executive order mentions permanent lawful residents, students, temporary workers, or persons who have already been vetted. How do I know this? Because I actually read it myself. Now, this was at best a botched rollout of a poorly worded order. It was too vague and too fast. It wasn't thoroughly thought out. What actually happened at the airports did not match up with what the executive order actually said. And additionally, the Trump administration could have paused the refugee program while at the same time taking steps to protect vulnerable people still stuck in Syria. They didn't. But in order to solve these problems and help people displaced by war, our discussion has to be based on facts, not random tweets or clickbait headlines from the Huffington Post. Logic must prevail over knee-jerk emotion. But unfortunately, liberals seem to react first and think later. Now, if this includes you, maybe your first response should not always be to freak out and grab your picket sign before bothering to educate yourself. Because this looks a lot less like trying to help people in crisis and a lot more like giving yourself a soapbox so you can scream about something and feel relevant, and you look ridiculous doing it. And that's your reality check, America. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and stay sane out there.